what's up, guys? And here I am, hamster. Oh, sleep. I hear you, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me get all my ducks in a row. Come. There it goes. All right, where we at? First job? I hear you, man. I've only got one this season. Yeah, it looks like you've done better than I have. 9 ohms, Vexes, yeah. I think overall you've done better than I have. Can, what's up, man? I mean, you see my count up there. Three, was it 4 Vex, 2 low, 2 Sir, and a Jaw. So my count's been kind of, overall, it's been kind of low. Hasn't been great. There we go. It helps if I put the mic down. Good call. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, I need to pull my grail thing up. Alright, so let's pull up the grail. Check today. No news from Blizzard today. Shocker. Alright, this is where we're at on the grail. 73.58%. Still pretty good ways to go. I'm going to mess around with that a little bit, then we'll do a giveaway. We got some stuff to give away, so. Hey, what's up, Janitha? Here's the thing, and if they do it, it'll be on Friday, and they do it on Friday because it's usually bad news, and they'll give it the weekend to percolate. When they do patch notes on Friday, it's because they know people will be mad. Hey, what's up, Snipes? They've done it the past couple times. They've released, yeah, like information like late on Friday night. And usually when they drop it late on Friday night, because they don't want the immediate backlash. Yo, what's up, Tomac? So, because what's today? Today is the 19th. So we're past the halfway mark of the month. So we're less than a month from midpoint next month when they said that Diablo Season 3 is going to go live. Yeah, Tomac, there will be. I don't hold my breath with them anymore. It just is what it is. That cows. Anybody just not feeling cows? Janitha, I'm willing to bet no new room words. I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise us. They surprised us last time. It just was kind of a, what the hell is a terror zone? That was the last surprise. Well, Tomac, we'll see, man. It depends on if we get a decent Season 3 update. The problem is a decent Season 3 update. So, we'll see. I'm thinking about. I've picked up a couple of Vex runes. I think I might make some flickering flames. Even if they're bad, I'm gonna probably hold the rolls and just for non-ladder, um, just to have them there. I don't know yet. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it just yet.
I am overburdened.
I got one helmet. I kind of wanted to find a druid base to put one in. Now I'm thinking about putting one in a bone visage, just for the hell of it. So I got like a superior bone visage to stick one in. So we'll see. I'm debating whether to even mess with that, or since fire druids are kind of coming along now, I might see if I could get a decent fire pelt base and do flickering flames in that. I haven't decided yet. We got a little bit of time. Because I'll be honest, I think there's probably more people playing fire druids than fire sorks. So I might hold off for like even a somewhat decent pelt. Oh, that reminds me, I got a thresher base to roll real quick. Yeah, I think it's just that the fire druids are a little newer, even though they did, make fire sorks better. I think it's going to just be that there's just more fire druids right now. Even with the changes to fire and the Sunder Charms on ladder, I think fire sorks are still third behind cold and lightning. I think cold and lightning are still kind of topping the list. An Enigma, Gothic plate Enigma? That's interesting. I guess that's probably damage wise or defense wise. Well, not that it matters. I think for a Gothic plate at that point it would be just for the look. Yeah, for the red. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's for the aesthetic, which I get. There's a lot of people that do that. So let's see. Let's move this real quick. I got an ethereal thresher. I'm gonna roll that real quick. I've been waiting to get an Omrune. Omrunes have been kind of hard to come by for some reason. All right, so I want this. I think it's Rao. Yeah. Hey, nice. We got a 4. I don't even know how many times I've done this roll and missed. We finally hit one. There we go. Is that what it is, Liam? Streamer luck? Well, I gotta be honest, dude. It's probably, I think in the, what, how long we've been playing now? A year and almost, year and 4 months or so. That's just only second Ethereal Thresher 4-socket that I've gotten. Well, that's cool. I guess if I need an infinity base or just make another insight, I got a base now. Oh, I need. Anybody need this before I throw it in a freebie game? I need to dump in a freebie game real quick. There's some kind of build, I forget what it is, that used this 3-socket headhunters, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe some kind of Javazon build or something. I don't remember what it was. Somebody used this. Well, I can throw an insight in it for now, and then just dump it if I want to make an infinity. It's kind of cool to have. You can have your CV back. Javazon, I think Soviet, but I think it's like a niche, like a weird build or something. I mean, just looking at it, it's kind of crappy looking. I don't know why you'd use it. Poison? Interesting. Well, I'm not going to stash it. I don't have a use for it. I'm just going to throw it in a freebie game. Let me jump into a freebie game real quick. Free items, free low stuff, free rush, free items. Let's just go in there. Oh, Barca, you want it? Okay. Oh, yeah, cool, Liam. Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'm going to drop this other stuff, though. I don't need that. I've been picking up random junk stuff to throw into drop freebie games. That might be all I got. Yeah, I don't need the Azure Wrath. G-Face, I'll hang on to that. Put that there. Nah, I'm good. What is this? Oh, that's my tri-res. That's cool, Barca. If you want to try it, dude, you're welcome to it. Are you playing right now, or you want me to just hold it? And we'll do a bounty here in a little bit. I'm gonna do the Hodo set this today for the bounty. So it's gonna be a Hodo. Okay, that's cool. Like Hodo, I think it was in Iraq, like a Shaco and a Tal Ami. I think that was the set. It's not a horrible one by any means. It's actually a pretty good set. You know, I realized with Whirlwind that you can't even feed pots to your Merc while you're spinning. Not only can you not take them yourself, you can't feed them to the Merc while you're spinning. Oops. Forgot that was in there. Yeah, I don't know, Liam. I've found like 3 of them. Which I guess isn't a lot. I guess for the totality of the season, that's pretty low, maybe. Jake, what's up, bro? You ever do 7 days with chat? What do you mean with chat? Oh, you mean playing together? Yeah, we've done that before. I was actually, now that you say that, I was thinking about spinning up a community 7 days game again. It was a lot of fun before. Hey, what's up, Bob? I was thinking about doing that, but I wanted to kind of do it with one of the mods that I was playing because it's a lot more interesting with the mod. Um, so yeah, maybe I'll announce something and give people time to get set up. Because I really enjoy the Darkness Falls mod with 7 days. It adds so much to the game. Um, it'd be probably interesting to do that because we had quite a group playing. Yeah, Jake, it's not that big a deal. It's just that you have to get the mod and create a mod folder and stick it in there, and then the game just spins up like it normally does. But if you haven't played with any mods, I would suggest if you're playing 7 days, check out the Darkness Falls mod and mess around with it, and you'll never go back to the base game again. You won't. It's that good. Yeah, it's so much better than the base game, and they're still updating the base game. There's supposed to be some stuff coming out soon, but that mod is so good that you probably will never play just the base game. It adds so much. It adds more to the storyline, to be honest, which is kind of cool. It actually has like a final quest, like an end game quests and stuff. So it just adds so much more to it. I need to drop this thresher in my inventory before I lose it. So yeah, if you're playing 7 days, I would suggest it. Because if I do a 7 days community thing again, it'll be based around that mod. I haven't heard that. He's kind of iconic, man. I don't know why they'd get rid of him. Please just give me loot filter next season. Please. Please just give me loot filter. I don't think I missed anything. No, some guy. I think they'll put it out tomorrow night late, just so it'll piss people off. They've done it on Friday night like several times now. I think they're going to do it on Friday night again. All right, let's. No, I don't want to put it there. Let's put it here. Cow King set, dude. I'll never give it away. I did Cow King set, man. Nobody would ever get it. You're just trying to punish people now, dude. Liam, I mean, they put the date out, so or time frame out, so they got to have something in the works. how minuscule it'll be, yeah, that's more the question at this point, right? I feel like it's going to be small. An ID Shaco. That'll be when Can actually finds it. We'll do a bounty for a Shaco. Or the bounty is a Shaco, and then Can will get it. Yeah, it could be, Bob, that it's literally that small. Yeah, I could see that. I'm honestly not expecting a lot. If I get like a decent quality of life change,
I can't carry
I mean, I
anymore.
guess I could live with it. I don't know how long
I
into the
can't
season
carry
I can
anymore.
play.
I am overburdened.
Might have to find something else to occupy the time.
I can't carry anymore.
Maybe the D3 new season will be awesome. I actually haven't played it anymore. No, I take it back. I did play one more time for like an hour. I don't know. I just get bored so quick with doing those quests for like the adventure mode, and it's kind of the same even once you get up to like the rifts. It's just I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I can't carry anymore.
We'll find out tomorrow night if it's going to be bad or not. I'm telling you guys, if they drop news tomorrow night before you even read the patch notes, I guarantee it's not going to be well received. Come here. There you go. Yeah, this is where the character slot this season ending is where the character slot issue
I am
really becomes a
overburdened.
problem. I mean, you're gonna get to the point where your mules are all 90 plus, and you're actually gonna have to start deleting those to make room. Jake, I'd be surprised if it's 3. Nano, what's up, brother? My wife's babysitting the granddaughter today. What you mean, Barker? I'm gonna do a bounty here in a second. I'm just gonna give it a minute because the bounty took so long last time.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, Activision is so jacked up right now. Their newest, biggest game drop, right, which is the Warzone Modern Warfare 2 stuff, they've already pushed the season back for the next season. It's literally, they just announced yesterday that they're having to move the season launch for Warzone 2 Season 2 back 2 weeks. And this is their newest title release. Literally, they dropped this in December, first part of December, whenever it was. And this is a big, I mean, think about it. Call of Duty is a huge game, and they're already delaying the season drop. And they have, I don't even know how many devs they have associated with Call of Duty.
I am overburdened.
Jake, it's rough, dude. It's rough.
Overburdened.
I've been playing it. I've been doing pretty good with it. It's got a lot of issues, dude. It's got a lot of issues. And they've gone radio silent on that, and they literally just dropped it. It's been out like 2 months. And they're already delaying seasons, not fixing the game-breaking bugs that have been in the game since it launched. It's bad. Yeah, Liam, it's dropped a lot. It's shocking. Dude, it's such a money maker, man. It's like they hate money or something. I don't understand the mentality, dude. In one aspect, they gear everything towards microtransactions and making money, but then they don't keep the players' interest to buy the microtransactions. It's like y'all can be printing cash, and y'all are not doing it. They could be doing even with Diablo 2. If they introduced a couple microtransactions like stash tabs, character slots, people would spend money on this game. I don't understand. Josh, what's up, brother? I don't understand how they gear their game towards making money, but then drop the ball on making money. It's bizarre to me. If they were selling microtransactions for slash tabs and character slots, I'd have already spent the money. I'd have already spent it. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, they would. They would spend the money. Yeah, but Barker, who really wants that? Are you saying to try and bounty for people to put the set together, or uh, or is it a giveaway? I don't think anybody would want it. I could kind of see maybe doing it as a bounty for somebody to put the set together. I just don't get the company's mentality, man. They could be making way more money than they are. I mean, seriously. And if it was a good product, people would not bitch about it at all. Well, some might. But I mean, if you're getting a good product, most times people have no issues with it. Is that? Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was white or not. Nah, Bark, I'm not going to do a bounty to give away a starter set. Even with fire resist, I mean, I don't think anybody really cares. Alright, let's start up a bounty. Yeah, Liam, and Overwatch 1 was so good, dude. I miss that game so much. I miss Overwatch 1 so much, dude. Yeah, Liam, it was, but it was a good game, so people paid it. I hear you, Jeremy. I never played it, some guy, but I heard it was actually pretty good. I heard, for what, I don't know what was, I was playing something else when Destiny first dropped, but I heard it was pretty decent. I saw some guys playing it. Yeah, not even decent. Dude, I hear nobody talking about Overwatch 2. I don't hear that being talked about at all. It's mind-boggling. Got another arm rune. Yeah, Josh, I don't get it. I mean, it blew my mind. Yes, when yesterday they dropped the news that they are already pushing season 2 back. I don't know where their developer team is at now, but when they were before they dropped Warzone and Modern Warfare 2, they had 3,000 developers in the series. 3,000. And they're already pushing seasons back. They had to have fired them all once they dropped the game. it's so it's so crazy. Oh, what I was gonna do? We're gonna do bounty. Hold on. All right. So first, let's see what we got. Is it here? I don't know where I put it. I don't know what that means. What do y'all think? Pally Torch or... Oh, wow. It's still up. Watch, it's not going to let me join it. Oh, wow, it did it. Alright, we got this. This is Hodo, 38 Hodo, 38 Hodo, Iraq, unID'd, Tal Ami Shako, unID'd. What's up, Mike? Apparently my wife has the baby watching the stream. Yeah, start her early. Alright, let's see. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Ruby. Alright, let's see. That or we got an 1815 pally torch. All right, we can do the pally torch or this pack. Sork pack. With the unID'd rack probably is worth a decent bit by itself. It might be worth more than that pally torch. I don't know. What do you guys think? This set or the pally torch? What's up, Jerry? And yeah, Can needs the Shaco. I don't know why he's wanting to go the pally torch direction. He needs that Shaco. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna get on the Sork. We're gonna run Andariel first, and then Mephisto, and see what set drops. It's got to be unID'd. Remember. We'll do both. We'll do both. All right, how about this? Pally torch and the set. First person to win gets the choice between the two, and then the second person gets what's left. How about that? I did put Nightmare, right? Yep, Nightmare. All right, it's going to be both of them, and first person to win gets to choose. And from there, whatever's left for the next person to come in with it. Oops, wrong way. Nope. We'll go to Mephisto next. Did I miss it down here? No. Okay. I figured an Iraq's probably worth a little bit. An ID'd one. I found that one last week. Why is this got to be so long in Nightmare? Did I just miss it? It's gonna be right here next to where I started. Why are those hitting so hard in Nightmare? Yeah, it was in the middle. And watch, now he's not going to drop a set item. Nope, no set item. Oh wait, I did hell. Hey Chico, what's up, dude? King Ghidorah. Why? You always have the vague references. I know you've told me what that was once before. I don't know where. I don't remember what it was. is happening? Oh, I went right by it. No, I don't think it was, Tyler. It was something else. Um, Liam, we were going to do that Sunday. Little bigger crowd. So I told Barker we'd do it Sunday. Because it is a nice set. All right, there it is, guys. Splint mail. That's a little different. What's splint mail? Berserkers. All right. Splint mail. UnID'd. All right. First person gets choice between the Pally Torch, or the Hodo Iraq set. Then second person gets what's left. So that was the bounty. Let me put it up. What's up, Harbin? Forgot, man. I didn't look. Yeah, the Caduceus, man. I have never had that drop. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, but if somebody's looking for an upgrade on their Pally Torch. Hold on one second. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to set the thing. Alright. UnID'd set splint mail for either Hodo set or Pally Torch. Alright, there we go. Let me make that visible. There you go. Alright, that's what we're doing. It's about who wants what. Tell you what, I'll throw some Trabs in with the Pally Torch. And another Shaco. Just for Can. This way Can get a Shaco either way. And it is Wind 1. So that's what we're looking at. Well, kind of. It's not great. I mean, Trabs, trash, yeah. The Shakos are for Can. He obviously needs a Shako to drop. So we're going to drop it on the ground for him. I mean, the Hodo is actually really nice. It rolled a 38. UnID'd Shako, that's whatever. This is kind of like, I don't know. I'm assuming UnID'd Rax is probably going to be worth way more than a Hodo. Even a good roll Hodo. If this was a 40, maybe the value's a little closer. But it's still good. I did find another Vex rune yesterday. So I got, what is it? Like Vex and Pull are the runes for the Vex, Pull, and something else for Flickering Flame, right? That high, Liam? Really? That's actually pretty crazy. The very first Hodo I ever rolled was a 40. Neff, Pull, Vex, yeah. That's what I kind of thought. But yeah, I'm not doing this as like a even value thing. I mean, some people need a decent Pally Torch. 1815 is a pretty good one. Griffin. I don't have any left over, man. Yeah, see, I've been giving my Griffin stuff away just because I have one on non-ladder. I wasn't planning on making a lightning sork on ladder or a Javazon or anything, so I didn't feel the need to keep a second Griffin. What Cooley vid? Is something recent, Liam? I haven't seen a Cooley drop one. I haven't been looking though. He puts out a video pretty often. Oh, I did find a Mars yesterday. Let me put that on my list. No, I did. I got a Mars on there. I could throw a Mars in there. I forgot I found one yesterday. What do I do with it? Yeah, we'll throw a Mars in. It's a 24, but it's a Mars. Yeah, win one, Barca. Oh, did he do a recent? Is it a recent one, Liam? Because it's funny. Did Snipes' helmet make it into the trophy room vid? I think he just straight up missed it, even though it was posted in his trophy room. I think he just blew right past it. Oh, today? I'll check it out later. Chico, no, no teamites, man. As far as the other, probably. Oh, the helmet made it into this video? I'd be curious to see what he says. Don't tell me. I want to see it, cause it's better than any of the other ones he's shown. Last 2 months, gotcha. Cause he did one after that, and he highlighted that one that sold for however much, 400,000 or whatever. But Snipes was actually better than that one. So I figured he just somehow missed it in the trophy room. Is that you, Barca? All right, Barca's throwing in a Griff. That's the same roll as the one I had. The one I gave away. Did you win that one? I don't remember what we did with it. All right, we're going to put that where the Shaco is. All right, so we got a Griffin in the set now. Barca, here's that shield. All right, so now the set. Stop hitting the wrong damn button. This is now the set. We'll throw the Griffin in with the torch. Square up some values, and this is still the same. How have y'all not found a splint mail yet?
Your presence honors me.
It must be Eric. I'm curious to see what kind of numbers Twitch is running right now with Diablo 2. 900 viewers. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I hear you, Chico. Nah, I should have tried that game just for the hell of it. Did anybody ever actually play that Goat Simulator game? It was actually a thing. And I think it got a lot of traffic just because it was so bizarre. People were checking it out. Did you, Liam? I don't know how you turn that into a game, but apparently they did. We just go around and eat everything, try and stay alive. Somebody, yeah, we got this Ellie Skiller. We'll give away at some point. I might have to go farming. Yeah, Josh, this is gonna make or break it. I mean, we'll see tomorrow night. I have a feeling we're gonna get like a late night patch preview, and that with an announcement on when PTR potentially is. I mean, they're on the short end of things because they said mid-season or mid February. So at a stretch, it's 4 weeks. I mean, technically, it's more like mid February is the 14th. So they're already past. They're getting creeping in on 3 weeks. So I don't know. It very well could be, Liam. Very well could be. But I mean, how did he word that? I mean, the way he worded it, it's kind of got to have something, right? What was his exact wording on that? Let's see. We will share more specifics with the community once we have confirmed dates. No, I guess he didn't actually say anything. Ladder starts blah 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 blah. Provide a quick update. Reset season 3 begins sometime in mid-February. Where we will share more specifics with the community. Specifics can just be literally the date. So, I mean, it could literally just mean the date. So I guess they are kind of hedging on that. It could literally just be nothing. No, sorry, JW, not quite. Yeah, my evenings have been kind of doing a little bit of Warzone. Are y'all still playing it? Um, I mean, there's not a lot of people playing it, but I think their numbers have really tanked. They Activision doesn't release numbers, but you could get Warzone through Steam, and if Steam's numbers are kind of comparative, um, they're like at a 60% drop in player count already. And then they push the season back, so 33. JW, I'm still considering multiplayer just for some gun leveling. I want to try some wacky builds. We're, dude, I'm up to like 46 wins in Warzone. Are you still playing it? Because at this point, we're just trying for nukes. Yeah, I hear you, Josh. I cannot play it without a group. Solos for Warzone for me is blah. It's so boring. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're headed out this weekend. I forgot, dude. I did hear that Division 2 dropped. Is anybody playing it? Josh, are you talking about the new Division? I forgot that dropped this week. Oh, is it? I thought that was a new one. I played the first one. Why did I see something about Division? Oh wait, I think my wife told me that. Never mind. She might have been the one that told me that. I don't know where she gets her news from. The first Division was actually pretty fun. Yeah, I played a lot of the first one. It was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed the first one. I didn't play the second one though. Was there like any kind of new like Rainbow Six or anything? Because she said something about Tom Clancy. Maybe it was like Rainbow. Is there any like a new Rainbow Six dropped or something? All right, I'm gonna start farming for this stuff. If y'all don't get it, I'm gonna keep it for myself. Cause wasn't it the division where it had like a dark zone or something, whatever it was called, where you go in and you could actually shoot other people? But like the exterior quest areas were safe, but if you went into that one zone, um, that's where like PvP got enabled or something. I think that was the division, wasn't it? Dark, is that what it was called? Dark Zone? And it was though. That's why I didn't technically care for the PvP because it was those dark area type of games, like where I have a hard time PvPing in those kind of areas because it's so hard for me to see other players. But yeah, I haven't played that in a long time. I think everybody's kind of starving for something just good. So I think like D4, everybody has their hopes up, and it's going to play to a larger audience, way larger audience than the D2 community. So I think there's some hopes for the gamers in D4. With the way Activision has been here, though, I I'm having a hard time with it. Warzone was supposed to be kind of like hitting this year hard, but they're already screwing up. They've already killed off so much of their player base that I don't know if it's recoverable. They're taking too long. That's the thing with like early December releases. The developers go on vacation for Christmas, so they're way behind in bug fixes and content. And so it kind of screws the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna go farm. Let me know if somebody has the splint mail. Just yell out in chat if you've got it, and I'll come back. I thought I'd heard where they were making like, is it Riot Games that does League? That they're, ooh, that might not actually be a bad farm. Countess is Terror Zone right now. I might switch to that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll do farm keys and hit a Terror Zone at the same time. Because I heard that, if I think it's Riot, that they were looking at making a League of Legends, what do they call it? MMO. That could potentially be interesting. Because, I mean, I enjoyed kind of like the League. Like the lore behind it's not bad. Make it into an MMO would be interesting because they do have factions within League. Or at least in the lore. So that could potentially be interesting. That might be my next foray back into an MMO if they do it, because they League or Riot Gaming has done a good job with keeping League alive, like the content. So they're pretty on point with putting out new stuff, constantly balancing, adding new characters, all that kind of stuff. They're pretty on point with it. So if they did an MMO, I think they'd probably do a pretty good job with it. I think that could potentially be interesting. But I've only heard rumors about that. I don't know if it's actually happening or not. But I mean, as long as it's not something from Activision, because they just drop the ball too much. It's painful. Oh, you got it, Joe? All right. Win one. Just let me know what you want, Joe. Hodo set, torch set. There we go. Joe won. Now, one more for whatever he doesn't take. Hodo set. Nice. All right, make room. 6, 10, 12. You need 13 slots. He's been Joe's been stashing. There you go. All right, Pally torch set still up for grabs. One more splint mail. Not a problem, Joe. Good job, dude. Alright, so I'm going to go farm some Countess. Need to change the bounty thing up. Pally torch set's still up for grabs. I mean, it's Terrorzone. Technically, I should probably kill all this stuff. Or at least the... Ooh, a vortex shield. That's not ethereal. One socket. I rarely see any sort of vortex shields. Forgot I had the CTA. There we go. I'm almost about to hit another level on this Sork. I think that'll put me at 94? Yeah, 94. Oh, let me make that change. Let's see. Alright, so... Hey, what's up, Gerard? Alright, so the Hodo set gone, so... We got... let's put... Pally torch set, because there's... let's put... Plus... Griff. There we go. So yeah, we got some decent stuff with it. It's not just a torch. JW, I hadn't really seen any news out of the Ukraine stuff in a while. I guess just the news in general lost interest. Do you know how things have been over there? Is it still pretty bad? Is it stalled out? Is it stalemated? I haven't even really, you know, the initial stuff, the news goes crazy, but I hadn't heard anything in a while. So the Russians are still popping pretty hard. I mean, we were getting like, the typical news 24/7 coverage, but it's kind of died off. They don't really say a whole lot anymore. Hey, there's our first key. Nice. What's up, Big Mac? Appreciate you checking it out. Yeah, we had a pretty good year, dude. We had a pretty good year. All right, first key of the day. They technically should have put this whole zone in with the tower. Oh, is that you on Twitch? I see. I hear you. Yeah, I didn't. I missed it, and I responded. And I thought you probably already gone. Yeah, that dude. I've never had that one drop ever. That's one of the ones like just in general. Even my Grail's like just online, so it's kind of different. But I've never even had that drop, like ever in 20 years. Foul room. Vampire Survivors. I feel like I've heard of that. Vampire Survivors. Is that like kind of a top-down Diablo-esque game? I feel like I've seen some gameplay on that one. Or am I thinking of something completely different? There was some sort of vampire-based or themed game that was kind of like a Diablo, like what would you classify that? It's an RPG. It's like top down. There was one that had like a vampire theme to it that was like, it kind of looked like D2R to an extent. It's an IO game. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is then. I'll have to, is it something just on Steam? Where do you find it? I'll check it out later. Steam. It's on mobile. Oh, it's the top game on Steam? That's interesting. Might have to check it out. I mean, we're all kind of starving for something good, man. I mean, kind of the wait for D4. There's just really, I don't know. I'd love to see like some small company kind of take over the scene and put out something really good. It's just painful right now in the gaming industry. Oh, really, Josh? Huh.
Your blood will boil.
Top game. I mean, if it's, I mean, that's, I mean, how when did it release? How long has it been out? Did it just drop or just last few weeks? Or has it been out for a little while now? It's funny how some of the games on Steam just, that are kind of games that nobody really heard about, they'll suddenly just like a top streamer will play it and draw attention to it.
I am overburdened.
It's been out a while. Because if you're a game developer and you get somebody like Asmon to play it on his stream, and it's actually decent, dude, it will spike you so fast, which is kind of the goal, I guess, right? Especially if you're a small developer. If you can get that kind of attention from like somebody like Asmon or something. Maybe I need to turn into like a game review channel.
I am overburdened.
I'll check it out later. I'll pull it up on Steam and take a look. Has anybody hit the bounty yet? The last piece? Or the last one? Ouch. Almost full on damn gems again. Yeah, I just don't know how much I can keep on for like at least the next month until the season starts to play D2R. Yeah, the rare farming, I get that, Barker, because I mean, once you pretty much at a certain point, even if you don't like, even if you're not doing grail, you find like the good items at least. You pretty much find, right? And at this point, the upgrades are actually like rares and stuff. I might be down to do a 7 days community game though. That could be interesting. Might think about putting that together. Yeah, Big Mac. I've seen a lot of guys do that, but you almost have to kind of start from scratch. Well, you do have to start from scratch if you don't play offline. But I figured like a little twist with my Grail is just doing it as a online only. Like I can only count items while I'm streaming. Would make it a little more interesting. Because I mean, I've at least then I can say that I actually have proof if I find something. Because like I've found a Mang songs, right, but you would have to just take my word for it that I found it, because it was, good grief, years and years ago. But just and my Grail spans, like, there's no time frame. Like it's not like it's just for this ladder, or it's literally just if I find it on stream, I get to count it. Like I've literally found all my runes live on stream. Down to the Zod, I found every one of them on stream. But even then, there's still some. I just got my first Griffin drop. Like, I've gambled 2 Griffins, but I just got one to drop the other day. I didn't have it videoed, at least. It wasn't on a stream, though. But it's kind of crazy that I gamble 2 of them before I get one to drop. Yeah, Chico, it is, dude. I will say that's kind of crazy that I gambled 2 of them. That's kind of insane. For sure. I've never found Crown of Ages either. That's still on my list. Not even a bad one. The green Coronas, though, lost count.
I am overburdened.
Dude, that's just not going to happen. It's just so expensive to gamble armor. I mean, the only shot we'd have had was doing it during the event. So next Christmas, Chico, next Christmas. We'll gamble a we'll gamble materials. It took me so long to get a CTA made, I always forget I have it on. Anybody still doing the bounty? Jesus, JW. That's crazy. It's one of them things, man, when you're not looking for it, that splint mail's everywhere. I'm surprised I hadn't had one drop yet. If it drops for me, I get to keep the pally torch for myself. And the griffin. Not that I need it. What are you running, JW? Where are you running? Alright, we're just gonna do counters. Forget all these other mobs. Andy, yeah. See, I always forget. Captain, what's up, brother? I feel like I'm getting a little jaded with my TV shows here lately. I don't know how many people do this. My wife hates that I do it. I start nitpicking stuff that, like, realism aspects of, like, a show. Like, we haven't watched Yellowstone, right? But they came out with, what would you call it? A prequel? Like, I think it's called 1883. And it's, there's a Guardian. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I got that on my list. I think it is Big Mac. I feel like it is. Captain, one person, there's two things up for grabs and one person's got it. Eric, yeah, that's the thing, except, like, I get into the whole, say, for instance, like, the very first scene of 1883. And it's got, like, Sam Elliott. It's got some big names associated with it. But there's a chase scene right out of the gate with a stagecoach, and the driver has a double barrel shotgun side by side, and he kills one dude, 2 shots. And I'm sitting there going, before he even does it, I was like, he better not fire another shot without reloading. I better see him reload before he fires another shot. Sure enough, he fires again. And so it's the 3rd shot out of this double barrel. And I'm like, I can't watch it. I can't watch this. So she gets kind of mad because I do that with a lot of shows. And I know it can be kind of irritating. But stuff like that, man, little details like that really torque me. Alright, let's see if we found a guardian angel. Where's my grail? Here it is. Oh no, I have not checked off guardian angel. Cool. But yeah, stuff like that just bothers me, man. If you're going to invest in, because they spend so much money on this stuff, and if you're just not going to pay any kind of attention to details like that, I can't. It bugs me. I try to tone it back because she's just go with it type person. And I don't know. I have a hard time with it. Oops. Maybe a little too overly critical or something. I give like fantasy stuff a little more leeway because obviously it's like fantasy, but even in certain aspects of like fantasy stuff, like you can't just like physics just doesn't go away in certain situations. Well, not really fantasy as much as like sci-fi. When sci-fi gets away from physics, just basic physics, then I kind of take some issue with that kind of stuff. Fantasy stuff usually has the most leeway because obviously you can. Wow, really? Triple Ort? No, there's still a Paladin Torch plus Griffin plus a couple other items still up for grabs. Just got to bring me unID'd Splint Mail. Just yell out in chat if you get it. Got an Ormus. Shiver armor. Oh my god. I don't know if have I scratched Ormus off? Yeah, I got Ormus scratched off. Three Orts. Oh, JW says he got it. What run was that, JW? Win one. Good God, man. Were you just keeping everything? Who was that? Who's Chun-Li? He's got every... He's got like every... Look at 2 of those small shields from the first one. Oh, is that you, Eric? Yeah, make sure you got room, dude. You could just throw it in the ground if you got it. There it is. He got it. So it was Travs, Griff, Torch, Morris. There you go, man. Congrats, dude. This is where we're at on keys. We need Neelathok to be the next terror zone. Destro keys is where we're missing. But I'm gonna keep on farming Countess since she's terror zone right now. Yeah, right, Can. That's a great trade. My bad. I already left. I've only got one damn key so far, though. I hear you, Tomac. I'm not sure what we'll do Sunday for giveaways. I don't know if we'll do bounty for the next one. I'll have to come up with something besides the wheel, though. Because we're going to have Barca's Fury Druid set for sure. And potentially Liam has his Sork set. But Liam, you were going to kind of try and come up with an idea on how to do it, right? Where is the damn tower? But yeah, it won't be the bounty. We'll do something different for that stuff Sunday. Am I in the right place? Yeah, Black Marsh. How am I missing it? Oh, Jesus, right up there in the corner. God almighty. I don't think I've even done like 13 runs yet, though. So we already got one key. It'd be kind of cool to see Neelathok pop as a bounty next. I would like to see, and it shouldn't be that hard for them to do, is to trim the Terror Zone list down. They could do that with really not that many issues. Hell, it'd probably take them 5 minutes to set it up. They could trim the Terror Zone list down pretty quick. Wouldn't mind seeing them fine-tune that a little bit. It's just flail. Alright, we gotta look at these 10 generals. I think I've got that. I'm pretty sure I got that one. Yeah, I thought I did. Barca, very few. That's one balance I think they need to still work on. Magical, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Eric. There's some streamlining they can do. But yeah, you have a good point because for those particular ones, the advantage is to the teleports. right? So if you like you're saying, if you add Black Marsh in with tower, at least the guys that have to run can kill stuff to the tower and take advantage of that time. And some of them they just need to get rid of. Sewers, the one in Act 2 with the, what do they call it? The little temple things, that one needs to go away. Mausoleum needs to go away. I mean, yeah, 24 I think is a good number. But I mean, they could do that. So I still wish they would turn up the density a little bit in the terror zones. Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure, Eric. I mean, cause yeah, you're automatically just kind of giving the advantage to the somebody's either got Enigma or Sork. So just tuning that just a little bit. It's not that even a hard of a tune. You could change that so quick. Oh, a Lemurune. All right. Count is paying off in other ways today. I mean, because it's like you can increase density without any code change as well. I'm willing to bet money that it's just a static value. I feel like you could tune density pretty easy without any code change. If it's a code change, then you just suck at coding. Are you a gambler, Tomac? I am too. I've made a few trips to Vegas. I usually like games though where I have at least some sort of input on the outcome of the gambling. Like I like playing cards, like dice, roulette, slots, all that kind of stuff. It's usually not my thing for gambling. I'll play blackjack. I started playing like a decent bit of Texas Hold'em in Vegas. Oh my God! Look at this. Look at this troll diadem. Once a month? Yeah, we don't. I don't have anything that close, man. Blackjack was my thing until Texas Hold'em became popular. I've played a few Texas Hold'em tournaments. They're fun, man. It's a curses diadem. Isn't that great? 30 faster run walk with the 20 faster cash rate, and we get curses +1. What a joke. Get out of here. But before like Hold'em became really popular, I usually just played blackjack. But like the closest place I could gamble here is like Cherokee in the mountains, and it's still like, I forget, 4 or 5 hours at least. Might be farther than that. I've done decently with Hold'em. Yeah, Tomac, I have pumped some money into slots just to dick around. Yeah, Big Mac for sure, dude, man. Vegas is just it's a different world, man. And it's I can only take Vegas in like small doses though. Like a long weekend's about the most I could do. Vegas is like sensory overload. Yeah, poker is I love Hold'em. I have to look. I might have that token. I'll show y'all. Yeah, they're slowly. I've never been one for sports betting, but they're slowly states are opening up to do like sports betting stuff. Um, I sports betting's never really been my thing. I mean, I enjoy watching sports, but I just betting on sports is just It's just I don't know. I don't get much out of that. I like being interactive. Let me see if I can find it. I think I got it in here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, I got it. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is my. Let's see if it'll focus. Hold on. Let me move this. See if this will focus. I don't know if y'all can see that. I won a tournament at Caesar's Palace the first time I went and played Texas Hold'em in Vegas. It's a cool little token. I think I won about $1,400. It was like I forget what the entry was on it. Like 125 bucks entry fee, and people could buy back in, but I won it off the initial. I didn't buy back in on it and still won. But it was fun. It was a blast. I love playing poker like that. Yeah, for sure, dude. I love Caesars, man. Last time I went to Caesars with my buddy, we never left. We stayed at Caesars the whole time. We never even left the facility. Yeah, they got a great setup there. In fact, we after that, my wife and I went not long after that trip, and we never left. Well, no, we did. That was when we went to the dispensary and got ripped off. That was the only time we left Caesars. Double F. Train gloves. Anybody need train gloves? Yeah, I've stayed. I don't think we've ever stayed but at one other place. I stayed at New York, New York. And I forget the very first one. Very first one we stayed at, I think it's closed now. I don't remember what it was on the strip, but I don't remember the name of it. That was years back, and I think they tore it down. Uh-oh. Am I lagging? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're lagging. See the server about to crash? Eric, 100%, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave. This one's bad. Cause we went there on our anniversary, and I told her I was gonna take her to Nobu's, which, oops, it's an experience. It's a lot of money, but it's an experience. I enjoy it. Uh-oh. Again, bad server. What is happening? Anybody else getting lag on their servers? Okay, maybe we're better. Must have connected back to the same server. I've never been to Atlantic City though, even though it's actually probably closer. I heard Atlantic City's kind of trash though. I've not. I rarely hear good things about Atlantic City. Zeki, what's up, man? Don't go, dude. That's the thing, man. I've never heard people recommend going there. You know what I mean? Even though technically, if I wanted to gamble, that's probably closer than flying to Vegas. But I've never heard anybody go, dude, you should check out Atlantic City if you've never been. I've never heard that. People say that about Vegas, but I've never heard that about Atlantic City. Yeah, Vegas is just, yeah, it's enough. It's a different world, man. It is. Vegas is just, it's crazy. There is Zeki. There's it's still decently far away for us. Cherokee, North Carolina is in a reservation with like one casino. It's oh, man, I did not enjoy my experience there though. They still allow indoor smoking there when we were there, and that wasn't but a couple years ago. Well, maybe a little longer. 4 years ago. There's like a haze of smoke that just hangs in it, and it just smells horrible, man. That always kind of blew my mind, though, that 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 as recent as it was, they were still allowing people just to smoke everywhere in there, to the point where you'd come out and your clothes smelled like cigarette smoke, and it was just like, nah, I don't know about all that. Yeah, Big Mac for sure, dude. There's no way I can live in Vegas. No way. Like I said, long weekends the best I can do. Vegas is just, it's like, again, it's just sensory overload, man. It's too much. Yeah, Eric, it's just that the whole place in Cherokee, the whole casino was that way. No, there was no smoking section, dude. It was literally just a free for all. It was a bit much. I was actually kind of surprised by that, though. But I mean, Indian reservations, they pretty much got their own laws. Oh, really? That's kind of weird if it'd be the same in Atlantic City. Because I mean, let's face it. I mean, it's been a while since they've pretty much banned all smoking indoors. It's like just been a thing for so long now. It's more of a surprise when you find places that allow it. Even like smoking sections kind of disappeared, right? Yeah, Zeki, that's the thing, dude. I don't know. If you know the choice came up, Vegas or Atlantic City, it would be Vegas like 100% of the time. Even if the flight's longer, just it'd be 100% of the time. Time we got left on this terror zone. It's almost over. Should be able to just finish this run and it's gonna flip. I had to have scratched gold wrap off, right? Gold wrap scratched off. Yeah, it's scratched off. I thought it was. I don't need it. What's Bonneville? What is that? Is there a track there? Nah, JW, he still hadn't played it, dude. I talked to him yesterday. He's trying to get comfortable in his setup. I don't know if you were there for it. When I was there playing, his like computer chair is like completely trashed. It's so hard to sit in. So, and he's asking me to come down and help him out, like get him sorted. So I might try and do it next week. Eric, I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen video of that. I've never been there. I thought you were talking like the only track I've ever been to like racetrack was Brickyard in Indianapolis. Um, I'm not like a NASCAR or even like a Formula fan, but it's something to experience at least once. It's pretty cool. Because like Brickyard, we didn't we weren't there for like the Indianapolis 500. We were there for the Brickyard 400 NASCAR event, and it was like a sponsored thing that my wife, through her company, we just got flown out there. It was cool. I'm not a NASCAR person by any means, but it was pretty cool to watch what little bit you could watch. I mean, it's a 2.5 mile track. The so and we were on the infield looking, we were behind the pits looking out. So literally you only had that little stretch right in front of you. It was at least where the finish line was, but you had to watch the TVs for the rest of the race because it was 2.5 miles around. So I think it took them like a full minute to do a lap or something. I forget how. It might have been a lot quicker than that, but it took them a while to get back in front of us to see anything. And let me tell you, it's hard on TV to realize how fast they're going, because when they go by you in real time, Dude, it's just like a blur. You can't see anything when they shoot by, and it's so loud. But it was a cool experience. I honestly would not turn down going to another race just because it's kind of cool. Yeah, for sure, Bob. But there are tracks like what's the one in the mountains in North Carolina? It's less than a mile track. It's just a small oval, but it's a NASCAR um, race. I forget what it's called. I mean, it's tiny, dude. And the way it's in the mountains, so like the way the stands are set up, everybody can basically see almost the entire oval in that particular one. But I mean, with the size of that track, they don't get anywhere near as fast. But there's a few like that because I think Darlington was like that. I think it's closed, but I think the Darlington track was pretty small. Um, they had some smaller tracks. Yeah, this is what this one's like. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. I mean, it's one of the major races for the NASCAR season. Um, NASCAR race North Carolina mountains. It's not Wilkesboro. Man, it might be closed. I don't know. I hadn't paid attention to NASCAR in a long time. Yeah, I don't see it listed. It might be closed now. It might not even be a race anymore. Fuzzy, what's up, brother? Yeah, they're definitely down to earth, dude. That's for sure. And let me tell you, I get along with rednecks. I'm kind of one myself. I'm not full blown redneck, but I'm kind of one at times. So I'd probably get along with the crew at NASCAR races. I'm like I'm like I'm like half redneck. Did it just? Yeah, it did flip. What is it now? Jail. See, I mean jail. Why jail? All right, we'll farm chaos a little bit for Grail. I hadn't done that in a while. Stop. Josh is in Maine. Tornado. I should kill those. I won't get anything from these guys from a seal pop since they're on that little second section. Fuzzy, you're a transplant, right? You're not from North Carolina. You grew up north somewhere, didn't you? fuzzy, fuzzy chirping, Josh out now, naming his town. Oh, okay. Fuzzy's actually from there. Yeah, that makes sense. I knew you had told me one time you were from up north somewhere. But you've been down here a long time, haven't you? Look. Laying hands. Shocking. 14 years. Yeah, that's a pretty good while. You're in a good area, though, dude. I'd love to live in kind of that area you're at now. Oh, I'm getting the server lag again. God, what is happening? Dennis, what's up, brother? They've pulled more servers away from D2. They're slowly moving our infrastructure away. I don't know that they would necessarily take them down for PTR. I would be willing to bet they only have like a small cluster of servers for PTR. I don't know if they'd reallocate for it. They could. I mean, it's Activision. I wouldn't put it past them. I would hope that they just have a separate cluster just for PTR. Because PTR is not split regionally. Like, there's no separate PTR for each region. So I would assume then that it's like a whole separate setup. Just to, like, it doesn't have to be much. I mean, they'd only have to probably handle like a few thousand players on PTR server. Look at that. Look at that. If we'd have gotten the ED roll on that, that'd have been pretty sick. Because we got the IAS roll, and we got the Fools mod. And it actually had a max damage separate mod. Oh, if we'd have gotten a decent ED roll, this would have actually been a pretty sick sword. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, if it had been one of the lower ones with that mod and ED, that'd have been crazy. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get that ED or the F mod roll, which I don't understand on phase blades. You get it on the crystal and the dim, but you can't get it on the phase, which it's kind of weird. Look, Ogre Maul, shocking. Yeah, I know, Tyler. It's just weird that they split it off for the phase separate like that. I'm sure there was reasons behind it, but another phase blade. Yeah, I'd seen that. Fuzzy. He did. I mean, and he's basing it off of stuff that's already kind of in the game with maybe some minor modifications. Um, so it might be as simple to incorporate those rune words. I don't know, man. I don't. I'm not holding my breath on any new rune words. To be perfectly honest, even though technically we should be getting them. Activision Blizzard promises a lot of stuff. Let's put it that way. Liam, that would be so busted, dude. That would probably actually piss off so many bard players. Goblin toes. Yeah, Liam, that's all you need. A little bit of magic find on the rune, and yeah, find item.
What do you need?
Yeah, Bob, that helmet idea was actually pretty decent, but it was like the see he was pricing it with the same as Enigma, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Maybe a little expensive just to get the telly. I'm still on the fence on that one because that's one of the main reasons for Enigma. But I mean, Enigma has a bunch of other great stats, so maybe warrants the rune word cost. Ethereal. Low ED again.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, right. Even Is would be cheap to be able to hoard. Yeah, Bob, I can see it. Yeah, not being as expensive, but still a little on the pricey side, a little harder to get. Um, like the same as Enigma though. I don't know. I think that's a little much. Just based off of what Cooley was kind of putting with the room work, because he removed the plus skills. I think he removed the strength mod. There was a couple of things he pulled from it. So I can't see giving that the same price, even though it's in a helmet slot. Alright, that time we got 2 essence.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, that Bob. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea. Stop doing that. But I don't know. I mean, they had some good ideas. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling, man. I don't know, or they just either the resources just aren't there to do it, or they just I don't care anymore. They're just gonna let D2R die and move people, try and move them to um, D4. Hard to say. I usually, if we get the S shape like this, if you kind of need to kill like these trash mobs in here, because with the seal pop, unless you could teleport all the way up there, you won't get any drops off of those mobs. Yeah, potentially. I don't know, man. I don't really think it pushes people into other parts of it. I think it pushes people into a different game. Nah, I don't. I'll be honest, dude. I don't think it pushes people into PvP in this game. Um, Maybe a fraction of people, but I honestly think it pushes people just into playing something else. I mean, there's some that will gravitate to the PvP world, but I think for the most part, they don't. I think they just start playing something, some not even similar. Just just consider the season done and play other games. Because I mean, if you really want to get into the PvP scene, like seriously want to get into it, it's expensive. Like real money, kind of expensive. If you wanting to get into the serious aspect of it, I know there's just like dual games that people can get into, which won't be as bad, but it's definitely a new world, a whole different new set of gear, and just stuff you wouldn't even think about. I do like the fact that like they have the melee tournaments or melee duels, but they disallow like grief, so that it kind of actually makes some of the rare weapons kind of viable. Elrune. Nothing but the best from Diablo. Oh wow! If that had rolled +2 assassin skill, that'd have been pretty cool. Doesn't have IAS on it though, so kind of a cool little roll though. I like seeing it when it pops the 3 different sub skills. That's always kind of cool to see. Yeah, Barker for sure. I've heard just in my outsider looking in, I know that they really set it up so that it makes the item grind even a little crazier, right? Because that rare E-Rep high ED Fool's Mod, rare weapon, man, those are hard to put your hands on. I would say probably rarer than a lot of the, even like high or extreme rare uniques like even Tyraels or whatnot. I think those rares are actually live up to the name. They're like super rare. Because otherwise, if they didn't have those rules in place, just get a high roll of grief and you're set. Yeah, Druid Necro, I think, are the top 2, maybe. Druid Necro Assassin, I think, fight over those top spots.
Not even death can save you from me.
Bone at the top. I think Necro and Druid were kind of like top tier, right? That's like the top 2 best ones. I think Assassin's in there in the mix at least, right? Yeah, I'm sure. these set drops. Jesus, man. I mean, D4 has potential. I'm not going to knock it until I actually get into the beta. See how see how the itemization works. I'm not as concerned with the devs and their ideas as much as Blizzard and their Activision and their management. That's more a concern than what the devs come up with, to be perfectly honest. I still get a little torque thinking about how they've got the how they've got um, that collector pack for $100. It doesn't even include the game. That just blows my mind. Every time I think about that, it kind of torques me, and I don't want to even give them money for anything. But got to buy the game. I still haven't made up my mind on the early access stuff. I don't know that it's going to be worth it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, Liam, for sure. Yeah, they definitely need the because I think that was part of what Cooley was saying for rune words, something for the orbs, like a 2-socket orb rune word would be nice. That would add so much, man. That would change up at least the itemization meta for Sorks, like so much. If you could do a decent rune word, wow. Okay, I might hold that for my barb actually. 39 life. That's interesting. The Magic Find kind of sucks on it, but he's still got a lot of gold find gear on him, so. Yeah, for sure, Bob. That would be awesome. See you, some guy. Have a good one, dude. Yeah, I just can't see paying, was it like 89 for the second tier game just to get 4 days early access? I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, Liam, it is kind of dumb, man, because it's 12 max on that. Sucks. It's a cool roll, and it's, require level 69. That's win-win. Oh, yeah, be it for sure. It's a cash grab. But I think that's a management decision more than a developer decision. Developers have nothing to do with that. It's just painful to watch Blizzard, Activision just try and suck every dollar they can out of the player base. You don't have to be 100% greedy 100% of the time. Come on. Wow, that actually popped on the platform. I thought he was off. Yeah, that's what doesn't make any sense, Liam. I don't get their decisions sometimes, dude. It blows my mind, dude. I don't get it. Is it just the legacy code is so kind of just structured so bad that they can't incorporate some sort of microtransaction system over top of it so that you can buy tabs or character slots? I mean, is it that? That's twice that's dropped today. No, it just makes them stupid. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it just makes them stupid. It makes me question them even more. Yeah, Bob, I still don't know if I'm going to do it or not, dude. I don't know that the $90 price tag's worth it. For 4 days? Really? Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know that that's the case, Liam, as because I've seen. Here's the thing, Blizzard. I've seen the high pay ranges that they're putting up for Blizz developers, but the thing is, they're in California, so the cost of living is so expensive that it kind of wipes out because they make mid six figures for like not a senior, not even like a senior developer, like somebody with a few years, couple years experience. Yeah, Bob, that's the other thing that's kind of keeping me from in like making me second guess because I kind of need to. But looking at it from a practical standpoint, not even practical, more of a I'm to the point where I hate Activision so much that I don't want to give them my money. Yeah, Eric, 100%, dude. But here's the thing. Pre-order used to give you early access all by itself. Now it's not even the pre-order. Like, you can pre-order the base game, but you still don't get early access unless you get the more expensive pre-order. That's what's so garbage about it. Well, that's just it. It might not be trash. The company itself is my problem and how they're handling the monetization of the game. The game might actually be really good. I mean, we don't know for sure right now until, we get into the mix with it. It might actually be a good game. But the way Activision Blizzard is handling the cash grab is just, it pisses me off. I don't know if I've gotten that yet. Yep, I've got it scratched off. Well, the game style, you're going to kind of have to expect the game style to change a little bit. The D2 graphics, D2R graphics are better than D3 for sure. But, we'll have to see. Pre-order the pre-order. It feels that way, right? Like with Warzone, that's kind of the reason why I refuse to play the multiplayer or buy the multiplayer. Like, Warzone's free, right? but they kind of lock things to make it simpler if you own the multiplayer, which is $70. But I refuse to do it. I'll grind the hard way just to keep from giving them money. And they're already... Here's what was funny with Warzone when it dropped. They kind of screwed up. Like, there's perks you can get from your loadout. And one of the bugs was if you bought the multiplayer, your perks didn't actually work. And if you were just playing the free version of the game, the perks worked. So they actually kind of screwed the people that actually bought the multiplayer game. They finally fixed it, but that in itself is so crazy. Now I don't have a problem with microtransactions because, like, it depends on how it's set up, right? Like, League of Legends is free. You could play it for free. You don't gain anything by buying skins, but there are skins available just for aesthetic purposes. You don't gain anything by having skins. But they actually made a ton of money because their skins are kind of cool. But if you didn't want to do it, it didn't affect you negatively to not have skins. You could play the game for free as much as you want, no limitations, no pay to win aspect to the game microtransaction wise. I don't have problems with those kind of microtransactions. They have no effect on the gameplay. Nothing. If you want to do it, you can. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. And that actually made League of Legends really successful. The thing is, Activision's been trying to capitalize on the microtransaction stuff, and they suck at it. They're just not good at it. No, Overwatch, you had to buy the base game. Overwatch wasn't free out of the gate. Yeah, it was only $40, but Overwatch wasn't free. You had to buy it. Everything after that, they didn't have anything like you just bought the game. There was no subscription thing. There was none of that. But you had to buy Overwatch. Overwatch 2 launched without if you owned Overwatch, even if you didn't own the original Overwatch, you could play Overwatch 2 for free. But they're dumping all kind of microtransactions into Overwatch 2. Right, yeah, no, Liam, you're right. And it was cheap. It wasn't even like the $60 price tag. It was like the $40 price tag, like $39.99. And it's a great game. And they had, like, skins and stuff that you could buy, which didn't affect gameplay. I don't mind paying for a game if it's complete. That's the problem with full-price games these days. They're not finished. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you pay full price for a game like from these AAA studios, and it's buggy as hell. It don't work on launch day. Launch days are terrible. There's so many bugs that a lot of times it's unplayable on launch. I don't know. There just needs to be a new model for these AAA studios. They're so bad at it right now. Like EA and Activision are at the top of the heap as far as just bad. Yeah, can for shoot, man. I was so hoping Overwatch 2 would be good. I haven't played it since that first week. I haven't played it since then. And I miss Overwatch so much, dude. But they completely, like, the game I bought, I paid money for, no longer exists and I cannot play it. That's Activision in a nutshell. Ooh, an Amy. Nogazon. A little better than Noke. That actually, it's actually a decent low level amulet. Lynn's, it's supposed to be mid-February, man. New season. Good to see you, man. I hadn't seen you in a while. Yeah, Barca. Those were the days, man, when it was just Blizzard before they sold out. Dude, that was such a top-notch studio. Should have known when that part of that development team started pulling out towards the end that things were going to slide hard. Another G face. I should just ID that one. Yeah, Liam. That's for sure, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Josh. The management is where the change occurred that just made it so grubby. I don't know, Captain. I think Activision has crept to the top of that shit pile, for lack of a better description. Nah, Lens, I got so many of those at this point. I find them like nonstop. It's just that, yeah, I don't know. EA's pretty bad. They've had a bad reputation for a while, but I think Activision has kind of climbed up to the top. What's that, Liam? Liam, probably so. Oh, I don't know. Maybe once Microsoft takes over, I'll have a chance. Maybe that's what it'll take. Captain, Activision's done the same thing to a buddy of mine. They forced a name change on him. And it wasn't even... It wasn't that bad of a name change. I mean, that bad of a name. I think somebody just reported him. And Activision just... being Activision. Well, see, I mean, I have some hope in Microsoft. Like, I am by no means a Microsoft fan. Like, I've bitched about Windows more times than can be imagined. But I've seen them do stuff through, like, their Xbox system with players that gives me at least some hope that they do sometimes pay attention to the player base and do stuff for the player base, where Activision gave that up a long time ago. Warzone's a different world, dude. The joke is COD lobbies, man. Dude, there's some of the most racist, just blatantly just horrible stuff in Warzone, and they don't even pay attention to it. Unid'd Sunder, that'd be interesting.
Not even death.
Yeah, I could hold on to one. Hey, Tommy, what's going on, brother? Like, back when I was playing Overwatch 1, a buddy of mine that I worked with, he started playing with me, and so he's just like a troll. He always trolls. So he named his character Emperor Trump. And it lasted about maybe a month. There's Alibaba. Before he just randomly got an email forcing a name change on his character. But it went like a month, so it wasn't like an auto flag thing. I think somebody just reported it. And forced him to change his name. So needless to say, he's not a oh, Captain, I totally believe that. He's not a fan of Activision. He refuses to give them any money. But it's funny because like in the Call of Duty and the Warzone stuff, man, dude, you just see everything.
Hail to you, champion.
Stop. I need to rekey that. Stop. Josh. Oh my god, man. No, COD don't care at all, dude. Because, let me tell you, I can't even stream, like, with, like, prox chat turned on. There's no way I could stream Call of Duty or Warzone with prox chat on. Which blows my mind, because, I mean, Call of Duty's Activision, but yet, for some reason, they just let it run wild in there. Yeah, Fuzzy, dude, they try though, man. People try to get offended on the internet all the time. And it's like, are you new to this planet? Still kind of the Wild West out there. They're trying though. If that was ethereal, might have been worth IDing. Yeah, I've noticed that as well, man. Ooh, another one? Another ethereal one. Dang. Alright, we're going to go cube this one real quick. I already cubed a 4-socket earlier, Thresher. Now we got another one. Brow. Through another 4-socket. Bam! That's another one. What the hell? I never have luck cubing these things. It's the second one today. I don't even know where I put the other one. It's somewhere. We'll put this one in here. Oh, it's on my barb. That's two ethereal four-socket threshers today. That's funny. Yeah, Tyler, my base luck is usually horrible. But here we go with two four-socket ethereal threshers in one game, or one stream. It's kind of nutty. Yeah, I can. We probably could. I mean, that's crazy that I got two of those. I do have a lot of decent luck with at least the bases dropping in chaos. I just usually don't get good cube rolls on them. And Tyler, yeah, that's a pretty good week. I got a Vex yesterday. I hadn't had a ton of rune luck this season compared to last season. Last season was bonkers. This season was okay for my rune luck, but it hadn't been that great. Go ahead and grab another rune. Just need a Row. Fill those holes back up. Ooh, a 15-15's nice. Yeah, that's a nice. That's a nice charm. Yeah, I mean, let me back up and say that my luck, if I get like a plain base and try and cube it, my luck there is horrible. So just two of them today is kind of made up for it. Usually I just end up with another one-socket thresher base. Ooh, a berserker axe? What's the chances? What's the chances? Ethereal? Nope. Damn. We couldn't have that much luck today. Anybody want that or want to make some funky rune word in a 3-socket berserker?
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh yeah, Jewel. Yeah, I had Jewel in my head even when you said that. I think Hand of Justice is swords only. I'm almost positive Hand of Justice is swords only. Hey, a Lemurine. That's 2 Lemurines today. That's kind of cool. Nice, Doman. Uh-oh, what he screenshot? Afraid to even ask. My gosh, yeah. That's funny. Hey, that's to some people the trade aspect of this game is the game itself. I mean, they love the trading part of it more than the actual playing the game. But that's what's kind of cool about D2R, right? You can literally just play it to trade. Some people really get into that. I mean, I kind of used to be that way. I used to love to play the trade game a pretty decent bit, but I don't really care about it now. I hit that. One more bubble to level on the sword. Now I gotta go. Where's this screenshot at?
Not even death can save you from me.
Wow, 9 resist. It's not a horrible base. Ooh, that's kind of cool. IK armor. We'll pick it up. There's actually a lot of people look for the IK. Well, not a lot. There's people that like to have that full set. It's not horrible. I think it's just cool. Another green sacred though. That's always painful. Put the back, the raw back. We got another limb rune. Kind of cool to see the IK. I don't know what it is about the IK armor. It's just kind of cool to see it drop. I'll probably throw it in a freebie game, but it's in the trophy room. All right, I'll check it out later. That's funny. All right, let's see. Let's see. Ruby Emerald. I don't need any more limbs, so I cube them up. Yeah, 141, man. I got 2 141s on non-ladder. I thought that was, oh, the typical troll. I still like rolling the charm, so I still do it. The Tues-Thurs-Sun switch to foothills. Man, lame. Technically, that's another one they could get rid of. Oh my god. Rare, unearthed. I don't even want to look at it. Can't click it. Get out of the way.
I can't carry anymore.
Do another loop. Did somebody trade it to you, Can, for something? A lot of times people don't know what they have.
Not even death can save you from me.
Don't even realize that 141's a perfect. That's such a weird number, right? But that's a perfect roll on a Shaco.
I am overburdened.
Cause I remember when Vine traded me like a high rune for I forget what it was. It might have even been more than a high rune. I had a perfect of Rax, and he wanted it, so he gave me a lot of stuff for it. Those perfect rolls, man. Some people just they gravitate towards that weird min-max on like defense, which technically doesn't really mean a whole lot. But I think that was the account Vine actually lost, because it was pretty early on. Yeah, that one's still sitting around with one of the somebody traded me for it. I thought it was you, Barker? Did you trade me for that, or was that somebody else? Somebody I ended up trading that was season 1. Okay, I thought that was you that traded me for it. And what was funny was that was the second Eth rib cracker I had found in like a couple of weeks. And the first one wasn't bad. It was like a 280 something. It was crazy. I had never found an Eth rib cracker, and I find two in like a couple of weeks, and one's perfect. Yeah, I remember. I remember that we traded for it. I wasn't going to use it, so I was cool with somebody getting it that's in chat, for sure. If one in the community was going to put some use to it, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I got what I needed at the time, and you got what you wanted, right? So, it's a good trade. No stat. Yeah, I kind of remember Barca for sure. Oh wow, that's a bad one. That thing almost rolled I think it rolled it anti-perfect. I don't know what the ED roll is, but I think I think that's anti-perfect. I don't think the barb skills can roll a 1. I think that +2 is static. I think the other ones are rando. Yeah, it's all 1s. It's so bad. Oh, really, Doman? The halberds, I can get that fairly often. Or are you talking about the rib cracker? $38. That's not too bad, but that last little bit's going to take the longest, right? It's always the really difficult stuff. Dude, I get them in chaos all the time. If you want to actively pursue your grail at some point, chaos runs where it's at for that one for sure. I've found so many here. Another phase blade. Rare phase blades are dropping today. I'm gonna do one more run. Every time you see the orange, never know. Alright, one more. Hold on. Just seeing if they're ethereal. You have the Tomb Reaver? I hear you. Dude, I found 3 Tomb Reavers in the past 2 days. They were all crappy. But I've literally found 3 Tomb Raiders in the past 2 days. None of them were ethereal. I found 2 1 sockets and a 3 socket. But again, yeah, none of them were ethereal. Oh, that's right, Barker. You said you lost yours. I forgot about that the other day. It was just last week or so, wasn't it? You said you lost it to that body bug. I need to check that giant sword for my grail. I don't remember which this one is. Kinemals. I think I have that one marked off. Double check it. Oops, god dang it. Always open in Firefox. I need to pull that off of my list, or off my hotkeys, or off my taskbar, toolbar. Kinem. Yeah, I have it scratched off. Hold on. What do you mean? Put it up on like my yeah, I can put it up on my like at the top of my screen you talking about? Yeah, we could do that. Watch, I'm gonna find one right here. Diablo's gonna drop it. I mean, it's crazy how many I've found here recently. They're not that common. You said by Sunday, right? Yep, no go. 10%. What is max ED on that? Hold on, I'll do it right now. Barca challenge. Bring F Tomb Reaver 10% to perfect 3 socket 270 is the max ED. Alright, it was 3 socket within 10%, so 260 plus ED. Do you want to do it right now, Liam? For 10 burrs by end of Sunday stream. That might be too much. Yeah, that's a little big. That's not too horrible. I have to put it somewhere else, maybe on the side. I'll rework it so it's like on the side or something. That's too much at the top. Wow, Liam, that's kind of cool. $270 plus. Okay, 280 is max. Okay, I misread that. I'll work something else out. Maybe I'll put. Do you want me to put it up on like Discord as an announcement, Barca, or you want to just leave it just for stream? Yeah, it's a little wordy. Yeah, let me change that. Stop. It's annoying. Alright, let's do this. Let me scale this down. Alright, let's put 3 OSF 270 plus Tomb Reaver. Why is it doing it on the right? 10 birds by end of Sunday stream. That's weird how that's doing that. I might have to rework it to make it look a little better. We'll just do that for now. Alright, that Sunder thing is kind of cool. I like that one as well. Y'all coming up with some good contest ideas. So bring un-ID'd Sunders. I might, I'm probably going to put that on Discord as an announcement, guys, for the Sunder stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Doman. I think I'm going to move it to the side, though. It's too much at the top, I think. So I'll rework that. And I'll put these contests up on Discord in the announcements. And I'll probably put a post out in the community on YouTube as well to see what kind of interest it draws. That Sunder thing is kind of cool. The only thing with Barca's challenge is, what's the trade value for that? Is that an equivalent trade value? Because otherwise, people, if it's more than what people mainly pay, then somebody would just trade for it. But if it's like equivalent, then that'd be kind of cool. Okay. So we'll put that out. I'll put that out on my community post, and I'll put it like a couple of times, like tomorrow, Saturday, so that maybe it'll generate some interest in people trying to participate. Because the Sunder one's kind of cool too. So I'll try and do posts for those so that people, it might happen to see it. It'll be kind of cool. What you talking about, Tyler, for the Sunders? The Sunders is bringing an un-ID'd. There's no way to do that with the Tomb Reavers because of the needing to be 3 socket. Yeah, and all the different variables. Because, like I said, it'd be kind of cool to, like, if somebody found an ethereal one and bring it un-ID'd and we ID'd it on stream. That would actually be kind of cool to see, like, real time. But, right out the gate, it has to be ethereal, so. But either way, that's kind of fun. We'll do that for Sunday. I'll probably be on Saturday. I'll probably be streaming Saturday again. Probably do like last Saturday. I'll probably be doing some key farming. Yeah, Liam, for sure, dude. Like I said, I found 3 in the past couple of days, and yeah, they weren't ethereal. It's kind of like the ethereal rib cracker, kind of the same thing. But yeah, I'll put some posts out there, and I'll put it in the announcements on Discord as well, so people will see it there. I don't know, Barca. I found mine in Chaos. I was trying to remember. One might have been a Terror Zone drop. I don't remember now. Yeah, if I find an ethereal one, I'll hold it and ID it on stream just for the cool factor. But I'll throw some posts out on the community stuff, and we'll see what happens. But I'll see you guys on Saturday. I kind of liked the idea of maybe doing a 7 days community run. I don't think I'm gonna do it this Friday though, so I might put out something and maybe do it like next Friday. It's a little short notice because I kind of want to do it with the modded game, so maybe next Friday I'll put something out about that. But we'll see. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I need to hunt down some food. But I appreciate you guys hanging. Don't forget to like on the way out.